Hi, I'm Rhiannon Faith, and I'm here to tell you a story. So, I was chatting with a friend yesterday, and we were talking about interesting stories from our family, and it reminded me how much I enjoyed as a kid. I used to interview my grandparents and my great grandparents to get all of their stories because there was nothing better. And I'm sort of the unofficial historian for my family. So I have been taking all of these notes really into childhood and forward, recording that information, putting it in forms and fashions where other people can benefit from it. And it all kind of, I guess, does tie back to my inherent nature for storytelling. But it reminded me when I was chatting with her about it, like how important it is that we capture those moments and memories. And I think sometimes folks just go through life and they, as much as they love the stories that they've heard, they forget that we have finite amount of time with anybody that we care about here on earth. And so if you want to capture those stories in a meaningful way, you're going to have to find a way to record them. So in no way sponsored or affiliated at all, but a couple years ago I got Storyworth from my mom, where she would receive an email prompt where she could write a story or tell us something about something that happened in her childhood or adulthood or whatever. And she recorded all of these things. My mom's already a natural writer, and so she was writing a whole lot. She ended up with 2 full volumes by the time the year was over, and significantly more prompts completed than I think they would generally imagine. But you get the service for an entire year, and she made so much good use of it. And you could add photos to each of the stories. It was really a beautiful thing. But in case you have people in your life now that are in your older generation, I mean, I unfortunately don't have any grandparents left now or great grandparents. I was fortunate they lived a really long lives into their 90s, most of them, but I don't have any of them anymore. And I'm so grateful that I had the foresight to record their stories, because honestly, it's the stories that make the fullness of life and the amazing things to look back on and understand, who they were as people and what they experienced as they were going through their lives and raising children and all the rest. So if you haven't done that, I would so encourage you to do that. We have so much technology available to us all these days. And so, with their permission, of course, video record their stories as they're telling you, or their recipes that you love, and don't let those memories die. I think we don't do as good a job about this anymore, and we could all do better. So record the stories. Let me know in the comments your favorite story from a family member. Come back again. I'll tell you another story. Thanks.